Hi, so I don't want to waste your time. This is going to be a really fast, practical, straight to the point guide on how you can actually be consistent at doing something. This is December 21st, 2024, and this is going to be the 166 of consistently helping people build consistency. Hi, my name is Laksana, just an average person who's also struggling and been documenting my own consistency journey online for hundreds of days. And I'm here to share practical guides on how you can actually be consistent at doing something, right? Firstly, I want to say thank you. Thank you for actually caring about your life. Because if you actually want to change your life to the better, start implementing some positive things consistently in your life, I actually really do appreciate that, right? And also, I want to give some disclaimer. This video, from now on, this video isn't going to be edited that much because, it's just long form, right? I'm spending my time on editing my short video, so I don't have so much time to edit the long form. Basically, long form will only consist of me talking, just pure practical guide, right? So here are the three things that we can actually do in order to be consistent at doing things that we want to be consistent at: exercising, studying, practicing our art, anything, right? So the first thing is that we need to have the basic first, right? So we can have consistency tips number one, consistency tips number two, tips number three, and blah 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 blah. But if we don't have the proper basic, right, we are missing on a really big thing, right? So what do I mean by basic, right? So basically, the basic is just making things really clear, making the thing that we are trying to be doing really clear, right? So I've mentioned this really lots of times on my other videos, right? So basically, one of the biggest problems that we cannot be consistent at doing something is that because we don't have a clear idea of what is the thing that we're going to be doing, right? How can we even be consistent at doing something if we don't have a clear idea of what is the thing that we're going to be doing in the first place, right? So how do we actually make things clear, right? It's by making it specific and measurable, right? Specific, push-ups, sit-ups, learning English from Duolingo, right? Blah 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 blah, right? It's really specific, right? And then also make it measurable, right? 10 push-ups, 10 minutes of running, right? 10 minutes of doing Duolingo every single day, right? Specific and measurable. Because, why it's good, right? Since I've explained this thing, right, tons of times on my other videos, I'm just gonna be writing it down over here, okay? Okay, the second thing that we can implement in order to be consistent at doing something is to set an alarm, right? Because notice that not only that we cannot be consistent at doing things because we don't know what is the thing that we're gonna be doing, we also don't know, right? When are we going to be doing the thing? Because we don't have a clear idea of, when are we going to be doing the thing, right? Notice that most of us, we only say inside of our head, right? Oh, you know what, I'm going to be doing this thing after school, and then after school comes, we say, I'm pretty exhausted, I'm just going to be doing it after dinner, and then after dinner comes, we procrastinate again, right? We procrastinate so much, we don't have a clear time of when are we going to be doing the thing. We end up not doing the thing at all at the end of the day, right? We just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing it tomorrow. And even if we do have some time to do it at the end of the day, right? Big chances are we are already exhausted, which is going to lead to not doing the best of what could we actually do. So setting an alarm could actually solve this problem, right? When we just set an alarm, right, it gives a clear time of when are we going to be doing thing. You see, we set the alarm at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. comes, the alarm rings, then it's our time to do our exercise. Then it's time for us to do our 10 push-ups. Then it's time for us to do our 10 minutes of Duolingo session, right? It brings clarity, right? We don't have to spend the time and mental energy anymore to think when are we going to be doing the thing and procrastinate in the end of the day. Okay, so the third thing, the last thing that we can actually implement, right, is to just set some motivational, one of our favorite motivational song, or maybe one of our favorite motivational speech as the alarm tone of the alarm that we have set, right? So let's say we have a 5 a.m. alarm every single day to remind us to exercise, right? To do some exercise, right? So the thing that we're going to be doing here is that we're going to pick one of our maybe favorite song or maybe favorite speech that kind of remind us to, to remind us about the reason of why we actually start doing those things at the beginning, right? Maybe this songs kind of remind me because, I want to be healthy for my family, and also this motivational speech, it kind of reminds me of, my motivation to reach the best potential of myself and something, right? So those kind of things, right? It can give us some motivational boost, right? In order to, on a daily basis, right? So I'm not saying that by setting some motivational song or maybe some motivational speech as the alarm tone, it's going to make us got motivated every single day, right? that's not going to be the case, right? But at least when we just said it this way, right, we're going to be reminded of our initial, initial reason, initial why do we do that thing at the first place, right? And then also, even that we are not going to be feeling motivated every single day, that's still going to be okay, because like the probability of us getting motivated is going to be bigger when we just like set this kind of thing, right? So I think that's it for me for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that this video is going to reach more and more people. Bye bye.